What's up, YouTube? Yo, I like to call this one Cracking the Dome. Now, a lot of y'all don't seem to know what a diamond in the rough mean. Rough, roof, ceiling, glass ceiling. Just like your so-called Hillary Clinton that talking about we don't know when we gonna finally just gonna crack that glass ceiling. But a lot of y'all been hearing the booms, right? I've been cut off so many times off of YouTube. Even on when I'm just sitting here recording, it might be just for me alone, for me to understand and hear myself, trying to illustrate my own knowledge to my higher being, my higher self. And they come in, oh, you need to put your passcode in, blah, 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 and so on. I know that I'm being watched right now by these orcs. I know that I'm being watched by these artificial beings. I know I'm being watched by these reptiles. I know I'm being watched by all these demonic spiritual energy that's not good to the low energy demonic people that's watching me. I know that I'm being watched, but I'm not here to judge you. You're gonna judge yourself because only your higher self can come when it comes back in the body and said it's no good. And you wonder why you're gonna start doing all this and just there's a saying, Dr. Manhattan, Ant Adams and so on. So when the body do come back and so on, it's gonna vibrate and your body a certain certain blockage and so on. What's going to happen is your body, that's why they got all these FEMA castic. You think someone will make all them castic and then put it on somewhere over here in Georgia for no particular reason? Hmm? Oh, we're dumb. They're so dumb. They need leaders to guide us. It's gonna take more than one of us. No, it's gonna take your creator, your master, and all that to help you. Now, if they just leave us alone and let us live our life, everywhere we go, guess what? They're right behind us. They're right behind us. You know, and I already know that I've always been indigenous to this planet here. Not indigenous to the planet, but indigenous to where I actually came from. And I know the Queen was running Jamaica. They said this the land of the gods. They separated the Benjamin from everybody else, but same time they mixed majority of our people in with one another. Which is all right because y'all from Amos. America, not Eric. ERIC. Is it ER or whatever? I'm not even gonna try to spell his name and they put it right into America. So much stuff going on, and I'm just trying to educate y'all. Y'all take it, you leave it. It doesn't really matter. There's plenty more people that that have serpent tongue that will help slither their way into your mind and plant that virus or start eating away of your mind. But I'm only here to give you knowledge and feed you knowledge. If I said something wrong, it's always good to have comments and leave feedbacks of what you may think because I right now I'm not with all that. No, you got it wrong. I'm not about here. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing this that you could have a piece of the knowledge. So if I'm saying something wrong, you could add on and go back to your channel, do something, wake them up. I'm only here to try to help you. Now, with all the big booms and boom, 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 and people hear these things, it's not coming from underground, it's coming from up there. And they've been blocking all this sun, even with the volcano ashes and so on. There've been tornadoes. They even happening in England too as well. Lights in the skies. Lights in the sky. They know what's coming. That's why Trump was talking about space war. They've been chipping away of the dome. You see all them diamonds? You see all them diamonds? They're good enough to cut glass, right? Huh? That's piece of the sky. that y'all wearing. Y'all took trophies or piece of the sky and y'all married to one another with it. Y'all put a price on something that's priceless. Oh boy, look over New York when all the skies were turning blue, and it's still happening. It happened in England, in England too, when they had to put a weather shield that the lightning, the geostorm won't be striking them. They put all these aluminum what they call it, thing where they don't spray up in the sky to keep the electricity from going down and penetrating the ground. You know, that's the only way they could survive, but it's going to get worse. You think your science can actually defeat Omega, Alpha Omega, from beginning to end? You think they didn't know about all this stuff y'all gonna do? But y'all only here to play that role out. You know? And for majority of us that is awake, you got to always, every single day, ask for forgiveness. Because we mingling in their field. They done cut all the trees. They done plucked all the peach. Wait, what do you think Georgia is about? Peach. And there used to be peach everywhere. Cut them down. New York used to be apples. What do you think they did to that? Put them on a farm and all that stuff. Now they're blocking all the food, just like they try to go over in Africa and run our land, our ancestors' land. America have it the worst. The worst. They done struck us down. They done got all these. They even got the military. As soon as something go wrong, here comes the whole squad. You got Russia. You got China. You got all these orc beings that's gonna come and try to give us a good old spanking for taking something that's ours. Because they know what this land is about. They know who's on this land. Everybody talk about we should have been fighting. Look, I just got back here. And it's 10 times worse than it was. And I have to use the number 10 for new beginning. Everything ends in 10. They gave you 12. Numerology 3 to add on today crosses. December. January. February. March. February ends. March begin. Listen to the word. February. March. A lot of stuff is going to happen in March. Government is going to close that down on what? On the 15th? So that's telling me on the 21st is something going to be linking with us. And then when March come around, something else is going to happen. And then when next year come, is that the ascension? Look, not just one of us have the information of. All of us got separate information that we supposed to be downloading from one another to teach teach everybody. Everybody just wants superpower, but with superpowers come responsibility, okay? You got to have the 5 elements, okay? Love, earth, fire, water, and I forgot the other one. I put it on my channel, and everybody got to understand once you got this type of knowledge, you got to have love in you. You got to have that fire, that hot body, and it's so much more. You gotta be connected to earth, That's what all these elements is trying to talk about. It's not trying to go out and do all this. When your higher self come back, you will know majority of everything. It's time for you to be still. Be still. Harmonize with the planet. I got a singing bowl. I got my flute where I be playing. Be calm. Just like the Avatar. You know, they gave you all four elements, but they never gave you that one that truly mattered the most. Love. So they try to show you all the police beating up your brothers, fighting your sisters. They want to show you all the bad stuff. And that's not you. You got good in your heart. You know? I kind of put this in my other videos, but I just wanted to, put that out there towards y'all. But all the booms, all the light shows in the skies, and all these other stuff, that's happening around the planet. All these invisible ships, long serpentine ships too. And stuff looked like came from Star Trek. Pyramid ships, and a lot. These are not fake. I'm telling you, they're not fake. Where we are not, wherever we're not, can I say wherever we're not there or whatever, and they are, a lot of calamity or chaos and confusion, and a lot of stuff is happening over there. Now, your creator put you in a certain spot for the 144. They put you in a certain spot. Your higher conscience guide you. Because I used to live in Queens. Queens. Farmers. We are farmers. I am a what? Jamaican. I was on Jamaica. What's the address? 111. You hear these numbers and all these, Now, I moved in another spot down in Atlanta. Away from the Queen, Jamaica Queen, to here. These names and places that we all reside in mean something. Your spiritual energy kind of kind of attached to it, knowing that you're in a safe spot for right now. And two, it's time for us to rise up. But same time, all the big booms and all these, everything that the Super Bowl, all these other stuff that they trying to get you to get your mind off of spiritual healing and, get into your higher self, that they're trying to put these others, calamities or what can I say? Confusion around you to throw you off. Now, be still and know that you are God. Piercing in and seeing what's going on. Now, all these frequency heightens at nighttime. It heightens at nighttime. And you feel weird, like you can't stop doing something. It's a spiritual warfare. They are turning up the energy on you. But hang in there a little bit longer. Help is on the way. What they're doing here, destroying people's life, killing people. They're trying to put that on your conscience. But don't let it go on your conscience. Okay? Clear your mind. Clear your mind. I know you got a conscience, but clear your mind. We must be blameless. We cannot take interaction to what they're doing. It's on them. It's their birth, to do what they do. since they came from the caveman age to they from ape to man to whatever, some type of human. That's why human, and man is different. We're a man. They're you, some type of human. You with the you man in it. You got hair. They got animal hair. There's a different. Sometimes I say to myself, I don't want to either compare, because there's no comparance. There's no comparance. Because you can see this for yourself. But with everything that's going on around the world, they covering up the sky, and every night is the same light that flashes all the way up in the sky at my house. It just sits there for hours. It doesn't even move. I don't know if it's 24/7 watching me. I don't know. The moon, it's like literally right there with its half eyes open. I don't like to record stuff like that. With the stars, the alignment, with everything I see that's happening, that's good. I know it's happening. But at the same time, when something is not right. This is what I'm talking about, what happened in New York. With that light. All them loud booms. They trying to crack the shell. They're testing certain areas and certain spots. It's like they got to crack it from right here. They got to come over here and crack it from right there. And they got to crack it from over here. And like they're trying to get the water to come all the way down in here. That's why they got all them big tunnels and air system and all that other stuff. It's like that movie with the astronaut where they took their ship, went up and went up into the heavens. The next heaven. And there was nothing but other entities all the way around. I bet you all that water is the only way you could get into them other planets too as well. And it's walking on top of the water. They came up in their little submarine, popped up out the water and so on. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, and they've been doing this for a minute. They've been doing this for a while, but the creator, that he making them play this role out. They think they won. We are the planet. They're not a part of the planet. They came in. Their fathers left them here to rule over us. And this right here, it's a lot that's happening. With all the boom, the quake, the pole shift, everything around you, your body, everything is switching back. It's like you got to you hear a peep after you hear like something just sucking in your ears, like it just something just got quiet. Everything around you got quiet. Information is coming into you. But just be patient. Wait a little longer. That's all I got to say. Because everything is happening for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. They're talking about no man shall know the time or date. Right? No man. That ain't said nothing about you, man. You think because the Aztecs, took the they took the Aztec calendar when it's gonna exactly happen. They stole it. They stole your records. They stole your documents, and everything that's ours. They're making us work for it. We can't strive. We can't do nothing on this planet. Everybody talking about yeah. Only thing you gotta do is fight and all that other stuff. It's a spiritual warfare. There's a lot of them. Put it that way. I don't, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And it's not that time yet, because none of us is Neo quite yet. When everything starts to heat back up, because they got all this spraying going on, keeping us down here in hell, keeping the planet in cooled, because our radiation off our body is getting stronger, you know, and their body can't take it, so everything is getting cold. Cold, you can't really smell them. It's like a dirty spirit. You can smell them. They smell like sulfur. Put it that way. They smell like they just burning. Smell like half mud, half dog, half wet. All of that. You could smell them. That's why I gotta turn. I going in the supermarket. White girl saw me. I was on the other end and she was on the other hand. She took one look at me and turned around and went to the other side. Same thing with everybody else. I'm like, why they keep turning away from me? So I just realized, oh, it's my energy. It's my energy. And I'm going to show you what I exactly use to keep low frequency entities and evil spirits away from me too. And it's very good. It's a lotion that keep low vibration, and help you with your feel. And they could feel that feel is like it makes them sick. Majority of them, when when they finish sucking your energy, they have to run, to try to get some of that energy off of them. That's why they run so much. But this is not about that. This is about the lights, space war with Trump's space war. What Hillary was talking about, they haven't cracked that glass ceiling yet, but they gotta do it in certain. They just can't keep blasting in one little spot, because the only thing they can do is create a little hole, and then then all that cosmo energy gonna come in and whack them, silly off the planet. But what they're doing is they're cracking it from right here, from right there. It's like they gotta do it in certain angles, 33 degrees. They gotta do it on a certain angle. That they got a picture of the dome. Let me see if I got. Let me see something. Say this is the planet. I can't even use this. Oh boy, let me see something. I can use. All right. I don't know. This is very much flat, right? This is very much flat. I like to keep nice crystals around. And let me see, what else can I use? All right. Always keep your crystals. Got different crystals. Like them. Keep crystals around you. Walk them demons away, okay? Now, I'm going to show you this. I kind of did it a little bit, but I don't got nothing else right now. But say this is our planet, right? Oh boy, let me move some of this stuff out of the way. This is our planet. And they trying to crack the dome on top. Right? But we're covered and we're in safety. Right? Now, say that they removed the dome. Our creators removed the dome. Because that dome is cracked, so they gotta replace it. It's cracked in certain spots. And this is the flat planet, right? And all the four corners, all the way around north, east, south, whatever, west, everything is like right there, And this is the flat part that we actually live on, like an eyeball down here. It's like an eyeball, a big old eyeball, okay? Right on that little planet down here that we call Earth, planet Earth, cause we are plants. We were plant here, plant. Like like for us to actually keep on growing and growing and growing. And majority of us are not growing correctly, and they will have to do it again. How many times do you think you died? Huh? How many times do you think you came back? Have you learned anything new from since they wiped you clean? Have you learned anything new? Hmm? Everybody's telling you the earth is round. How are you gonna have a 360 degrees earth that's spinning and we're following the sun? And the sun is how many kilometers? The sun is in here with us. Okay? If we in the age of Aquarius and there's water up in space and that's why the sky is blue, what do you think is going on? They hide all this stuff. And you know the if you go to the King's Land, you know, they kind of and half of these temple which they won't let you go because the information is there. The majority of everything they try to white out. Okay, trying to put their filthy paws all over everything. Okay, it pisses me off. But same time, I'm not gonna go all the way down to that low entity that they could come mess with me tonight. That's why I keep loving my heart. You know, because they it like we as copper people try to work with one another, but before I even go there and give y'all love, majority of us are not the same. What do I mean? Majority of us don't have a belly button, and the things that I seen black folks with tails too. Okay, the best people to ever ask. I used to do volunteer work at the hospital. Boy, this thing goes deep, deep. And they're over there giving y'all little holidays. They give you little black holidays that you could keep and remember when they shot this man. Malcolm X, they shot that man. Marcus Garvey. All your leaders were killed. I don't care if they were agents, but these are the things they try to put amongst you. That means these people with this is what your holiday is all about. I don't want none from them. I don't celebrate no Christmas. All of y'all celebrate Christmas together, right? Y'all celebrate Mother's Day together, right? But Father's Day, y'all get a little something. They give you all these little holiday. Go and enjoy it. Enjoy. These are the day we killed your people and looked down on you. We killed them. Y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all knew it was us. Y'all, yeah. Yeah. You keep accepting these things. Now the government shut down. We want to work. We want to work. Now, if they shut down again, y'all better call on your higher self. Call on the creator. Call. Y'all need to get together. You don't need to get together because once y'all get together, these other, you know, artificial clone or whatever, what's going to happen is, you know, you cannot trust them. Even the little small ones. I don't give a hoot. Even the little small kids that's selling dope on the corner, they will rob you blind. They will rob you for $5. They will rob you for $1 that they could get themselves some blow pop. Okay? Don't trust none of them. I don't. And I'm not hating because I experienced everything. I came from 111, like I was saying before. You know, I was like a prince, a king, you know, to my queen. You know, because New York is the New York. New England Is the action is New England the New England? You gotta listen to these names. Everything to them is new. New, new, new. That means they never knew it. Everything to them is new. Study, study. I'm telling you, these people been here for not even long at all. And then all of a sudden they're the greatest. They're the greatest. Why? Why you the greatest? Your whole history is about war. Low energy. You know who gonna be the first to go? I'm not afraid to die because it's like my higher self done show me who I was in my past life. You know, I seen in my dream a giant truck. I mean, so big. The giant didn't even want me. He looking for all the other giants that don't belong here. Y'all want to recreate something that try to kill everybody on this planet because they were so hungry and they needed that blood, they needed that flesh, so they took us and start eating us. What you think they did with the crocodile babies and all that? You gotta read history, man, cause history is going to save you. It's not saying that you gotta live the past or hate. You know, we gotta stay in the now. Put it that way, stay in the now, and what can I say? Stay in the now, and because if you stay in the now, you could actually um see what's happening ahead of time, because you know ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything that been done, you know, we know about it. You know, now they're trying, now they clapping, they copping please because they know what's gonna happen. So they try, just like any rats, any type of rats. That's what they use, right? Rats. They scared. They're running scared. Their people are dying. They're not putting this on the news. They're dying at a rapid rate. They talk about, oh, 50 years from now, blah 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 blah. Oh, they're trying to make you think to give them more time. Don't think that, people, because they're trying to use your power. So, oh, they got 50 more years. Okay, okay. Let me play the lottery. Don't be caught with your pants down. Really, don't be caught with your pants down. Seriously. Because a lot is going on. I might be just joking in a couple of my stuff, give you like two little joke line, but I'm serious what's happening. And you don't have to take my word for it. Everybody else that's waking up, they all got something different to say. They all got something different to say. And I try to do something remarkable, something different. Why all these blue lights are going off in New York? They are cracking the ceiling. Why all these boom? They are cracking the ceiling. Why all these weather? Everything is shifting. You know, they wanted it to happen here, but it's not happening here. Now everything is turning around on them. They don't want the pole to be shifting. They've been what, since 1938 it been shifting or whatever, but now time is speeding up because the age of Aquarius, 400 years, everything intertwined with one another. In a time twine with, it's like your parents coming home. You know, I said this in my last video too, and they see all their kids like they've been playing in the mud, or they've been, you know, been warring and all that stuff. Like, these my kids? Nah, my kids are more peaceful, man. This can't be. Nah, this can't be. Our kids are, it's like, you know, having sex with one another. Filth. You gotta be blameless. You know? Up here, your Merkaba, it's a lot going on, but clean your body, clean your temple. Don't mark on your temple. Do not mark on your forehead. Don't put no type of demonic, you know, evil entity, you know, right here, you know. You see, like you got the you know there's something right there. You can actually tell. So nobody got records of how he was, because when they came in and that that asteroid fell, boom, it changed a lot of stuff that here on this planet. And it's like the whole pole shift happened then. But now everything is getting switched right back around. You know, those who are last shall be first. They're trying to convince us about, about slavery. No convention. You could keep your nonsense to yourself. Keep all your evil all your evil objects. Keep it to yourself. That's good. If y'all learning voodoo, you must give power to the to your ancestors. That's very good, but you don't need that no more, And what I'm trying to tell you, if you still have all that evil, demonic, things that's happening, with people with voodoo. Let me tell you something about these people. Not saying that I never, try it, but just to keep different entities away from me. Yes, I stuck pins and I still have it in their ass. Just stuck it like keep away from me, keep away from me. And I stuck every last one and I keep incense burning around it. Keep all evil spirits out of my room. Keep them away from me. You know, but was voodoo ever used for evil? Or was voodoo used for good? Think about it. You know, some people use rum. What do rum got in it? They say it tastes like gasoline. It burns your inside and cleans it out. So I could tell you this. I'm no voodoo expert, but right now everybody's supposed to be cleaning up their act and keeping love in their heart. Be blameless. You gotta be part of the earth. The five element. Love, earth, water, wind, and whatever else. Y'all know the five elements. Ah, boy, so much, I ain't mean to go over so much in this video like this, but so many things that's happening to mother this planet, cause we are plants, and we were plant here, for us to learn, and we kept on coming back, but same time it's like the field got a little stronger and a lot of us got lost along the way. Now they're trying to rub off their gayness onto you. They're trying to do a lot of homosexuality stuff. People in Hollywood, they they're actually not woman, but they're actually man, and the women are actually, oh my gosh, man. It just sicks me to the stomach. Put it that way. And when you look at them, you're wondering why, baby, why you can't get pregnant? Why you can't get pregnant? And you forgot to look for the Adam apples. But our higher self will actually guide you. And a lot of people will try to stay away from you because you got a high spirit. Some people will try you, but that your higher self is not going to allow that to happen at all, because these people are passing around disease. And what do they need by disease? They say you got AIDS, you got HIV. So when you go to these hospitals, they need your blood. So they take your blood, and guess what? They donate it to their brother because they need that low type of energy, you know. And the meat is it been contaminated, and they take majority of that meat, they process it, and majority of the meat is now cloned. They got chicken without feather, and they got huge cows so they could cut bigger portion. They're using giant DNA, and so on. There's a lot going on in this planet. It's just sick in my stomach. And majority of our plants are dying, and we trying to make them because what they're putting in the water, you know, the fluoride and and the plant can't drink that crap. Majority of it, you know, if they strong enough, they might survive, or they're not gonna survive. And it's cold. It's supposed to be warm all year round. This is the South. This is the South. Back in the day, they never used to be like this until they start spraying. And you telling me now, all of a sudden, because the planet is switching, blah, 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 this is what is happening. No, y'all using that aerosol all over the place. Y'all freezing up everything because they can't take the heat. All that cosmic radiation that's coming down on them, they can't take it. They covering the clouds, and it's real thick, really thick. They're using chemical, and you wonder why your own people are getting sick. They don't care. There's a difference between their people. Majority of y'all are made from dogs, cats, rats, frogs, different type of species. I even seen a black news reporter. His tongue stuck out like a reptile and snatched that fly. Yeah. Your eyes change from being this color to the whole thing being black. What the hell? Well, I need to stop, man, because the more I think, the more I just got to talk about this stuff. That's why that's why there's 144,000 of us that's less the spiritual 9 being. Mother Earth, perfect, 7. That's coming back into connection with this planet, which is number 9, which would be which would be mother. Everything, is 9, new beginning, new life. 10 is also a new beginning. 10 months in a year is also a new beginning. These people been count back time and counting up days. Counting back time and counting up months, sorry. All these games, you gotta be smart to actually question everything. You got to question everything, because if you don't start questioning, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be lost. And they say time waits for no man. Here we go again. Time waits for no man. Not you, man, because they are out of time. Time waits for no man. You got to realize what's actually going on here. And all y'all going in the church, y'all need to get connected, because there's something greater that's happening, And they've been, messing with my phone. I already know that they're actually looking at me right now. I said something in one of my last videos, and it keeps on clicking out. It's like the AI is in your Apple phone. It's like whatever you say, certain keywords, they're gonna actually interrupt and cut down your internet, cut off your internet, which they are. They try to cut it off. You need to do something about your password. It's 4 times they did this already. Okay? I don't really care. I'm only here to deliver a message. A lot of people, I know that y'all probably gonna get this information when it's too late anyway. When the power go out, money is not gonna matter. Y'all, it's like taking the mark of the beast, right? One in the forehead, because your third eye, you shut it down, right? And your hand. Why your hand? Because your hands are getting these powers. You could feel the charge that's coming in your body. You can feel it. So they got to shut you down. They got to tell your body to shut down. And again, they're gonna study every moment of it. But they're not letting you know none of this stuff. Majority of us is not real anyway. Majority of us is being controlled. That's why they gotta have these towers. And a lot of stuff is happening. But I'm not gonna take no more of your time. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama mapusa.